Hi, and welcome. We're going to talk about toilet water leaks, what they are, how to spot them, and why fixing them is important. Whether you own or rent a residence in Lady Lake, you'll want to understand these leaks so that you can save water, money, and prevent damage to your property. A toilet water leak happens when water escapes from different parts of your toilet, like the tank, pipes, or the area around the base. These leaks can sometimes be sneaky and hard to spot, but they can cause big problems if left untreated. Here's how you can spot a toilet leak. First, listen for the sound of running water after you've flushed. If the water keeps running, that's a sign. Second, check for any wet spots or puddles around the toilet. Third, if your water bill has suddenly gone up, a hidden leak could be to blame. And finally, check if the flapper valve isn't sealing properly in the tank. This can lead to water constantly flowing. Toilet water leaks might seem small, but they can cause big problems. First, leaking water is wasted water, which means higher water bills. Second, over time, these leaks can damage the floor, walls, and even lead to mold growth. Fixing leaks right away will save you money and prevent damage to your residence. There are a few main reasons why a toilet might leak. One common cause is a worn-out flapper valve in the tank. Sometimes, pipes get cracked or broken. Loose tank bolts can also lead to leaks. And don't forget about the fill valve. If it's not working right, it can cause water to run constantly. Luckily, fixing some toilet water leaks is pretty easy. If you have a worn-out flapper valve, you can buy a new one at your local hardware store and replace it yourself. Tighten any loose tank bolts. And if your fill valve isn't working, you can replace that too. But if you're unsure, it's always a good idea to call a plumber to handle the problem. And here's a handy tip. Bring the old flapper, or a picture of it, to the hardware store to make sure you buy a new flapper that fits your toilet model. Pay attention to the width of the flapper and whether it has a foam float on it that may also need to be replaced. Prevention is key. Check your toilet regularly for signs of leaks. Replace any old parts like the flapper valve before they wear out. And it's a good idea to know how to turn off the water supply to your toilet in case of an emergency leak. Toilet water leaks can be sneaky, but catching and fixing them early will save you water, money, and prevent damage to your home. If you ever need help or spot a leak in your neighborhood, don't hesitate to contact the town of Lady Lake. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay on top of leaks